here goes the dogs. God, I hate those dogs so much. Okay.
You don't hear my line no more. You don't make it ring, 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 ring.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kim, your favorite yada gal, and today I got a fun little, I guess, not story time, but kind of like, I don't know, I got an interesting video for you guys. And if you're interested in hearing what I have to say, which I'm sure you are, otherwise you wouldn't be here, then just, stick around. But before I start talking, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and make sure you're part of the fam so you don't miss any of my uploads. Also, you definitely want to make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. So let's just get right into the video. Alright, so I'm basically just gonna be talking about how to co-parent with somebody when you hate them, pretty much, and hate is a very strong word, and I mean, I really don't encourage anybody to hate anybody. I've personally been on a journey lately to just find myself and just, find inner peace, and in order to do that, I have to kind of be at peace with everybody and just try not to harbor any of those intense emotions within myself, because that really has a negative impact in your life and just your life experiences in general. So you definitely want to try to keep that at bay. You don't want to be that person who's just bitter out here and just hates everybody and hates everything. So this video is gonna be like real advice, but at the same time in a more light-hearted fashion, because my life is serious, but shit, if you don't laugh about shit sometimes, you just cry. And we don't want no tears over here, at least not right now. I've been co-parenting with my baby daddy for 4 years, and the first 3 years was definitely, I would say, living hell. It was hell. And we've had some serious ass arguments. We had times where we really just haven't been talking to each other. We're just not able to communicate with each other. And over the past year, I really do feel like we've made tremendous growth. We've moved mountains, y'all. We're in a place now where I never thought we would ever be. So I just wanted to make this video for probably somebody who has a kid with somebody who you just can't stand him at all, and you just probably lay in bed and just be like, God, I just really wish I never had a kid by this dude. He's just so annoying, so irritating. I wish I could kill his ass. Sis, I've been there. So I've been there. But back in the day, I'ma say we ended things on a really bad note. When that goes sour and then there's a child left, it's sometimes hard to toe the line and just be responsible and just be like, alright, look, I know I really don't rock with you right now and whatever, and I really wish I could just completely cut you out of my life, never have to see you or speak to you again, but we share a child, so that's impossible, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like every kid needs both their parents in their lives, regardless of if you and the dude get along or not. I feel like you should make an effort to have both parents involved. It was a point where we couldn't talk about anything. In the beginning stages, I kind of had cut him off. I was on some please don't call my phone, I don't have nothing to say to you. And I hated him so bad. I feel like every time a conversation started, I would genuinely go into it with all intentions of, I'm gonna have I'm gonna just hear what he has to say, as long as he's still talking about Prissy, I don't got no reason to be mad. But when you don't like somebody, almost everything they say is already irritating. When you're sour towards somebody, you definitely don't want your kid around them. And that's facts. I don't know nobody who's gonna say, oh, I don't like you, but here's my child. Like, no, like, I don't fuck with you. I don't want my kid around you. I feel like, and especially as mothers, I feel like we're definitely more protective when it comes down to stuff like that. We're like, oh no, I don't want my baby around him because he got all these effed up ways and he's gonna teach my baby that. Give somebody a chance. Like, give people a chance to change. And most time, kids change people. Like, my daughter changed me so much. And I feel like since she's been around him, he's definitely been acting way better. So I feel like me getting over the initial thoughts of, no, he can't be around her because he's this way. When I eventually got over that and gave her to him and gave him a chance, then like she did what she does with her little perfect self, and like he's been acting a lot better. And I feel like that in itself just helped with the communication. If you see that like they have your kid and they're never gonna change, like they have your kid and they still have all these bad habits and it's bad for your child, not for you, not it's something that irritates you, but it's bad for the child, then you can definitely be like, you know what, you're not good to have around my baby, and you can definitely cut that person off. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care if you're her daddy or not. If you're not good for her, if all you're doing is adding negativity to her life and just doing a whole bunch of careless ass shit, you're not gonna be around my baby, like, period. I don't care who you are. So I feel like as long as the person is not doing anything harmful to the kid, you know, they're not endangering the kid, or, you know, bringing people in and out, like just all those messy ass situations, and there's a level of respect. That's the main thing. There's got to be respect. If you don't respect each other, it's going to be just so difficult to co-parent. Like, every time we got into an argument, it didn't take me nothing to just tell him about his mom or some shit. Be like, yo, y'all know what I said. But, you know, like, I'll tell him pretty much anything that came to my mind, because there was no line that I wouldn't cross, that I would be like, oh, I wouldn't say that because that's rude. I was just like, oh, please. And he was the same exact way. Like, he was telling me whatever he wanted, and that constant disrespectful shit towards each other was just a no-no, because then it just was a no. So you're gonna wanna have to learn how to draw a line in the sand and like talk to each other and be like, listen, let me make this clear. If we're having a disagreement, we're either gonna hash it out like adults properly, or we're gonna not talk about it, period. So these days, I don't argue with him no more. Like, if he's going on about some shit or we're not like seeing eye to eye, I will block him. Like, I will straight up block him, and that's probably not the best thing to do, but logically for me, like, that's how I deal with it. Like, I can't, like, I just block him, and I'll just be like, you know what, like, I'll unblock you tomorrow or something, or later today, but right now I'm not trying to have this conversation, not in this manner. If you're gonna talk to me like this, we're not having this conversation. If we can't speak to each other with respect, then you ain't got shit to say to me, because I'm not trying to hear you at all. So at that point, the conversation is really pointless, and you just really want to cut it off, like, any way you can. So if you need to block the person, to just, you know, because I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna respond. Be like, oh, I'll just let them blow up my phone and then not respond. Like, I don't have willpower like that. Because when somebody irritates you, especially somebody who can strike a nerve, like, nobody gets under your skin and tries to be like a baby daddy or a baby mama. Like, them people can really get you out of character really fast. So sometimes you just really need to distance yourself from the whole situation in general. Just take a step back and be like, whoa, like, you're gonna need to, you know, just go. If you live close to the person, I wouldn't advise that at all. Like, I just see that as being a recipe for disaster. If you have a kid by somebody you live like in the same community, that's just, I couldn't imagine. Because one, you're gonna know about all their personal life choices and everything that they're doing, and it's just hard, like I said, to not get your personal feelings involved, because when you have a kid by somebody, you kind of feel like you want them to act a certain way. And you just have to realize that everybody is grown, and you can't get your baby mama to be the type of woman you want her to be, or you can't get your baby daddy to like how you want him to, because at the end of the day, he's not your son and he's not your man. So let that nigga live. Like I said, if it don't got nothing to do with the kid, just suck it up, boo, and just be an adult about it. You know, just be like, you know what, you really are trifling, but it's your life, it's your choices, and that's just what you choose to do, and I'm gonna just leave it at that, and just leave it. You know, don't try to have personal conversations with them. That's definitely one major tip. I feel like me and my baby daddy, like, we do have, like, here and there, like, cordial conversations, like, you know, how you doing, how's everything, you know, so what's going on with you, because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm interested to know what's going on, because it concerns my child. If he's going through some hard times, I need to know, because he has my child sometimes. I need to know, like, y'all got food in the house, like, stuff like that. I need to know everything is okay, like, for real. So just keep it to a point of where it concerns you, because it concerns your kid. Like, don't be asking them stuff like, so who are you dating now, or like nothing like that, because it kind of sends mixed signals, and it's just opening up the door for shit to get messy. And like I said, like, when it comes on to getting along with somebody you have a child with that you have previously just had issues with, you just don't want to do that back and forth, like, messy on and off, like, relationship thing, and 1 minute y'all are good, the next minute you're not, because then what's gonna happen is every time y'all are off, you're going to use the child against them, and that's just facts. Like, you're gonna end up going to court, he's gonna end up on child support, like, all types of shit. Like, it's just gonna be really messy, and you just don't want to be, like, having your kid grow up, like, seeing y'all fight. So just keep it, like, just strictly, like how they say you don't mix business and pleasure. Yeah, just keep it strictly business. Like, how's everything? Okay, all right, so what are y'all gonna be doing for boom 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 boom? You call them. Don't call them and be on some, hey, okay, you look nice, I see that you've done something different with yourself, boo, boo, boo. Just be like, hey, how are you? I'm fine, boom, keep it cordial. Where's Chrissy? Yeah, just like that, you know, just keep it to the point. You're only calling their phone because you need to speak to your child. You're not calling them to check up on them and talk to them or nothing like that. So leave that shit at the door, okay? If you need to, like, go over their house and, like, do drop-offs and pickups and stuff like that, just bring the kid over and drop them off. Like, that's just it. You don't need to go inside and sit down and try to, like, have a conversation. I don't see no reason for that. I don't know. Some people are different. Some people are, like, really buddy with their baby daddy, baby mama. I just, no. That's a no for me. If you want to peek inside, make sure the situation is clean and everything's good, and you can do that by all means. But, you know, like, or if you're gonna go in and make sure she's settled in, that's cool. But don't go in and get cozy. Make yourself something to eat. You're in this nigga fridge, you know, fixing yourself a plate. You're sitting down, you're watching TV. Like, you don't live there. What are you doing? Like, sis, no. Take your ass home. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, for real. You just basically, like I said, you just gotta make sure you outline, like, some level of respect, you draw that line, or if you know you're not gonna cross, leave your personal feelings at the door. Like, don't be in their personal shit. Oh, and a good tip for that as well is not having them on your social media. You might really just want to get rid of them on everything and just keep their phone number. That's it. I have my baby daddy now on my shit, but there was a point where he was not on none of my stuff. Like I said, years ago when it was really salty, like, I did not want to have nothing at all to do with him. But, you know, time heals things, and you just really have to try to just focus on the bigger picture, meditate if you must. And just, yeah, like, just remove anything that will stir that anger, because what you're trying to do is be cordial. You're trying to not hate the person. because like I said in the beginning, hate is really strong, and you just don't want to be walking around with hatred towards somebody, especially the other parent to your child. You don't want to do that. But so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's I want to say it's not that difficult really, but it kind of is, because it took me years to get my shit together. Don't stab your baby daddy. Don't stab your baby daddy, ladies. Like, don't let that dude or that girl get you behind bars, because for one, that's definitely all they need to bring your ass to court and be like, yeah, she's an unfit parent or whatever, like her life is in shambles, she got court cases and shit like that. Like, you don't want nobody making you have a record just because of personal stuff. Like, it's never that serious. If you hate that person that much, just cut them off, like, for real, and take as much time as you need. I'm not gonna tell you that right away after you have a kid with somebody and you break up that you like shit's just gonna be cool, because it's not. Like, it's definitely not. Even if you look at Damo and Chrissy, I'm not gonna stop saying that. In the beginning, they were on some, oh, we're still gonna be best friends, and yeah, and that's my best friend. Boom, boom, boom. That shit does not work. Don't be trying to be best friends with your baby daddy after you break up. Let that nigga live his own life. Let him do his own thing. You're only gonna hurt yourself, because if you're close to it, you'll see everything. You'll see when they're moving on. You'll know when they're seeing somebody, like, just everything. And if you're not at that place yet where you feel like you've moved on from the relationship and they've moved on, that shit is only gonna hurt. It's only gonna make you bitter. So don't do that. Like, if you and him break up, like, you need to just cut ties, and like, maybe later on in life y'all can be cool, but not while the relationship is still fresh, not while the wounds are still fresh. You have to learn how to be fair. I feel like it only causes tension when you feel like you should be super controlling, you know, be like, oh, like, I'm the mom, so I'm gonna have him all this time, and you can come visit for like 2 hours and I have to tag along. Like, don't do stuff like that. Don't try to use your kid to manipulate a whole situation to spite your baby daddy. That's definitely not cool at all. As long as he wants to be a part of the kid's life, like, don't stop him. Like, if he wants to come get him, like, let him come get him. You know, if he wants to take her out for some ice cream, let them. Because at the end of the day, truthfully, it's a lot of kids out here who don't even know their daddies, whose daddies are not involved at all. So if you have a baby daddy who wants to be involved in their child's life, you should consider yourself blessed, like, for real. And just let bygones be bygones, and just let him come get his kid. Let him see his kid. Like, there's no reason why you keep telling him, no, you can't come get the kid. Or, like, every single holiday you have the kid. Like, that's not fair. I feel like if you have him for Christmas, he should have him for Easter. Just, you know, just something. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, definitely. Like, you want to make sure you try to split the time pretty fairly. That way, like, it's no, you're not putting extra reasons out there for y'all to be salty towards each other. When it comes on to shit like probably taxes or just taking care of responsibilities when it comes on to the kid, I feel like responsibilities definitely need to be split, because having a child is not cheap, and it's not a one person thing. Like, it takes two people. So you definitely need to set down the law when it comes on to that. Listen, if you're not pitching in, you're not a parent, period. I'm the parent of this kid. As long as I'm taking care of this kid by myself, you're damn right, I'm gonna call all the shots, and I'm gonna do everything, and I'm not gonna ask you no questions. I'm not gonna run shit by you. Who are you? You're a non-existent parent. Why am I gonna be running shit by you if you don't even acknowledge, hey, the camera died? But yeah, I feel like that's that. At the end of the day, a lot of times we have kids with people, and you think at the time that, oh, you're gonna be with this person forever, and life throws you a curveball. It doesn't work out like that. but that doesn't mean that you can go on to hate the person or be the bitter baby mom or be that fucking baby daddy that just talks about her all the time and slanders her name. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, keep people out of like your business. Like, you don't want to be telling people, oh, like my baby daddy was this and my baby mama was this, because be real, if you hear somebody constantly talking shit about you, you're gonna have shit to say too. So that's grounds to start beef. And if there's a child in between, just don't do that, you know? Like, I'm not saying you can't tell anybody anything, because I mean, I'm sure you have a best friend or something that will know what's up, but you don't need to tell everybody that asks questions, because some people are just nosy and they don't care. They'll hear what you gotta say, twist your shit, and go right back to him to hear what he gotta say about you. Like, don't do that. Things definitely take time. If you feel like you're trying to be respectful or whatever, you're just really trying, but it's just not working at the moment, then just give it time. Things will fall into place. I feel like almost every baby daddy, baby mama situation has that rocky period where they're just like, I really don't like you at this moment, and then it gradually gets out of that zone. If you guys like this video, you like the tips that I've shared, then give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm just sitting down kind of having a talk with you guys, you know, then give the video a thumbs up. Share this video with a friend. Help my channel grow, guys. Let's grow this family. We want more members. We want more people to join the fam. And it's just lit. It's real lit. I got tons of great stuff coming for you guys. I upload every Wednesday and Friday. So if you're not subscribed, you want to definitely subscribe so you don't miss an upload. Until next time, guys. Peace.